Before we begin, thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. I hope you enjoy another Nas Daily video. The following is a crazy story. I woke up today to check Facebook. I went to Facebook and it didn't work. Turns out, Facebook is blocked. See, I have just arrived in China, the country where the world's most popular websites are blocked. Facebook, blocked. YouTube, blocked. Instagram, blocked. WhatsApp, blocked. Google. There are 1 billion people here who don't use the websites we use. Instead of Facebook and Google, they use WeChat and Baidu in their own language, in their own world, under their own rules, on their own internet. 1 billion people who can't use Facebook and Google. As I upload this video to Facebook through an internet loophole, I realized that on planet Earth, there's not just one internet, there are many. And if you like your internet right now, then don't take it for granted. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Paris, Paris, Paris. My girlfriend and I have just arrived to Paris. It's pretty, it's nice, it's French. But what if I told you that this Paris is entirely fake? Here in China, someone decided to copy the French capital, detail for detail, building for building, and build a whole new city out of it to convince rich people to live here. But the rich people didn't come. This beautiful Paris is now mostly empty, with very few shops, very few locals, and very few tourists. Which means? In the world, there's a second Paris that everyone should know about and visit, because this one is much cheaper, much less busy, and with the right attitude, just as fun as the real one. Set on minute!
Je vais voir Tuần.
Meet Wu.
大家好，我叫吴玉露，我是一个农民。
Wu is a simple guy. He didn't go to college, high school, or middle school. He doesn't read books or use the internet. He is just a simple old farmer at a village in China. His appearance and lack of education might fool you, but they shouldn't. Because this simple man is China's Iron Man. Over 20 years, he taught himself how to build actual robots from scratch. This farmer built robots that can carry him around, robots that can walk and pour water, robots that can write Chinese, and 100 other robots that do 100 other things.
你好，
All of this he built from really basic objects like ping pong balls and without using the internet.
我帮他上网呢。
Now he sells the robots and teaches students how to build them at a university. This simple farmer is why we shouldn't judge books by their cover.
带着我们呢，See you tomorrow.
Yesterday, my iPhone screen broke. I dropped it on the carpet and it shattered. To fix this iPhone screen at an Apple store, it would cost $250 minimum. But here in China, it's a lot cheaper. It's so cheap to fix an iPhone in China that I was able to replace my iPhone screen for $25 instead of $250. It's a fake replacement, but you couldn't even tell the difference. And even if you buy an original, here it costs half the price outside of China. I kid you not, if the phone had more serious damage, it could be cheaper to fly to China and fix it than to fix it in a place like Singapore. And why wouldn't we do that? If a product is made in China, then why not fix it in China? That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Imagine if I give you a pair of shoes that are a little bit too small. You put them on, you feel uncomfortable, and you can't wait to take them off. Nobody likes tight shoes. But this is exactly what happened to this woman. She and many girls were forced to wear very tiny shoes for years just to keep their feet small. The smaller the feet, the better looking a woman was considered, even if it meant deforming the body. This shocking tradition back then was considered
很美，很高兴。
beautiful. But this is not a sad story, it's an inspiring one. 91 years ago, China banned this tradition here and everywhere, and this 95-year-old grandma
你好，我是傅志帆。
is one of only 10 women left with these feet in the world. This tradition is no more, and this is a reminder that we should be grateful for all the traditions that we didn't have to follow. That's 1 minute.
每天见。
I don't know if this video is real or fake, but I do know that this video is worth your time. See, I have just arrived to a city called Hangzhou in China. But this city has buildings that are a little bit different. One building is shaped like the sun, another is shaped like the moon, and another is shaped like 6 people holding hands from above. The first thing on your mind is, why these shapes? See, in China, people believe in good energy. Good energy brings success, bad energy brings failure. And these Chinese buildings are built in a way to increase good energy and kill bad energy. They put the sun and the moon here to attract the river's good energy, which in turn flows through them towards another building, designed like 6 people holding hands to receive this energy and beam it across the entire city. In other words, China spent $1 billion on buildings designed to invite the invisible good energy from the river to the rest of the city. This is not fake news. This is feng shui. It's an old Chinese belief that the positioning of objects can influence the energy of a place. The more good energy, the better our lives are. And in Hangzhou, feng shui seems to be working. Hangzhou has become one of the fastest growing cities in the world, and many believe it's because of the city design. Shopping malls are built under the energy flow, so it brings more business, and buildings are built with holes so energy flows through them. Feng shui exists not just in China, but all over the world. You can see it in Singapore skyline, you can see it in Hong Kong skyline, and you can even see it in your room. Many people design their rooms according to feng shui. The placement of your bed, mirror, TV, window, sofa, and souvenirs are all placed in a very specific way, so that when you come home after a long work day, you instantly feel the good energy. If there's anything we can learn from the Chinese, it's that good energy matters. We all need more of it in our lives, from our friends, from our living rooms, and even from our buildings. Hello everybody! Thank you so much for watching the China video. Did you know that shooting this video was one of the hardest things in the Nas Daily career? You know why? Because in China, most of the internet that we know is banned. Facebook, YouTube, Google. So how can I upload my videos every single day? This is why I'm incredibly happy to tell you about ExpressVPN. It is a software that I personally use to upload my videos when I was in China. How? Well, ExpressVPN, essentially it's a virtual private network. When I'm in China, I use this software to pretend as if I'm actually surfing the web in the United States or in Europe. This way, I can access Facebook and YouTube while I'm in China. But also, ExpressVPN is very important for everybody to use
because it's also more secure. It secures your passwords, access codes, internet usage. This software is going to become more and more important for your daily life. I also use ExpressVPN to watch Netflix. VPN helps me watch shows from other countries that I cannot get in my own country. That's why when they reached out, I was like, yes, this is great. I want to tell my audience about ExpressVPN. They should use it. So we partnered together, and now if you use it through my link, you'll get 3 months free. Thank you guys so much for watching Nas Daily. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow for another video.